So the holidays are coming up and I have an idea. I sort of got ahead of myself and I already started designing and crocheting my idea, but look at this. Christmas granny squares. My plan is to make a bunch of these granny squares and sew them together into a sweater or a cardigan. I'm kind of in between those two options right now, and I'm just gonna crochet a bunch of these at first and then see which idea comes to life and looks better. But before we start crocheting again, I do want to show you my design. The first idea was to have just, patchwork sweater throughout. Idea number 2 is to have the patchwork stuff on the body of the sweater, and then for the sleeves I'll have some stripes, kind of like an elf. I haven't planned this very well. I didn't take any measurements. I'm just gonna wing it and make as many of these as I can and see how it goes. So yeah, let's get crocheting. So it's officially December. It's December 5th, and I feel like I'm behind because I only have 4 of these squares done, and I feel like I'm gonna need like 16 of them. I honestly haven't worked on these squares for a week or two, so I lost some time there. But now I feel like it's go time. I really need to focus on these and get these done because I want to make a video on the sweater and I really want people to see what it looks like before Christmas. I'm gonna take all my yarn upstairs and just punch out, like, I don't even know if that's the word for it. I'm just gonna be a machine and make all these squares. I can't talk today. Okay, update, it's Saturday, and these are all the squares I have. I have 10 of them, and I laid them out to see what it would look like. I think I need 2 more, so I'm gonna work on that, and then we can start sewing them together, which is gonna be so exciting. Okay, so I'm officially on my last square. I want to do this reindeer, but I tried to do this once and I couldn't get it right because you're supposed to change colors like in the middle of a round, and I've never had to do that. So I'm a little confused about how to do it, but nothing a YouTube video can't solve. Also, look at this sunset. It's just starting, but wow. Update on my reindeer, I think it's going pretty well. I have this little triangle like it's supposed to be, and I just have to keep expanding it to make the reindeer head. And also update on the sunset. It's all orange and pink. I just love it. It's nothing like a California sunset. Hey guys, so it's been a minute since I last updated you guys on my Christmas sweater. The last time I talked to you was Sunday, and now it's Thursday. Since then, I haven't worked on my sweater very much, mostly because I am burnt out, or I was burnt out. On Sunday, I was working on the sweater for literally 7 hours straight with just a like 10-minute break to eat. I was able to do quite a bit. I sewed all of my squares together. I did the back panel and I started one of the sleeves. And at this point I have pretty much finished one sleeve and I'm starting the other sleeve. Yeah, I tied it up so that it's easier to work with, but let me untie it and show you. But anyways, I was definitely burnt out and doing the sweater was the last thing I wanted to do. So I took a 4-day break and I worked on some other projects. One of them was some little ornaments. I made some for my family this Christmas. So some of these went out yesterday for my family that live out of state. And then for the people who do live in state, I have some time to work on it. So yeah. And if you want the pattern, I'll also link it down in the description. But back to my sweater. This is what I have so far. I was able to sew all the squares together. And the back panel, I just made it green. I just did a bunch of treble crochets, but they're connected treble crochets, so they don't like stretch out. They don't have a huge hole in the middle when you stretch it out. I'll show you really quickly how to do the connected treble crochets. And treble crochets, you will usually yarn over twice and then insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2 again. And that's how it would usually be, and you end up with this really big hole in the middle. But I wanted to make sure there weren't that many holes in the sweater, so I do the connected version. I don't know if there's a formal name for it, but I'm just calling it the connected version. And to do that, you're going to yarn over and then insert your hook into this little loop right here. It's in the middle of the stitch you just worked on. So you're going to do that. Insert your hook into there, yarn over, pull up your loop, and then now you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch. And pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, yarn over, and pull through a third time. And that's how you do the connected treble crochets. You can also do this for double crochets, but instead of yarning over at the beginning, you're not gonna yarn over the first time. You're just going to insert your hook into that little loop in the middle of the stitch, then yarn over, and then insert your hook into the next stitch, and then just do like a regular double crochet. And it's as simple as that. In this video, I was actually planning to publish it today, but obviously I'm not done with the sweater yet, so I couldn't do that. I'm trying to be less hard on myself and know that I'm only human and I have to sleep, I have to eat, and I can't be a little robot that's always working 24/7. I'm gonna continue making the sweater and give you one last reminder to be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for things you can't control and things that have already happened in the past, because they've already happened. You can't go back in time and do things differently. So you may as well think about the future and what you can do in the future. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. But I'm gonna keep working on the sleeve. But hopefully I can finish this soon because I am going on a little trip and I don't know if I want to take this with me because it's kind of bulky. But I guess if I have to, then I will. If it's gonna fit in my suitcase, I guess I will. So update, I ran out of green yarn, so I have to get more green yarn. I'm not done with the sleeve yet. But luckily, there's a Michael's and Joann's nearby, so I'm gonna go to Michael's and pick up some more yarn. The only thing is I have to bring it back with me on the plane, but it's fine. I think I have space. Got the goods. So I'm back at the hotel with more yarn, so that means it's time to continue the sweater. Sorry I look like a mess right now. This morning around 8:30, the alarm went off in my hotel and we were told to evacuate, but I went outside and there was literally no one out there. I walked around the entire perimeter of the hotel. When I got to the front of the hotel and the lobby, I saw people just being normal. Like nothing seemed to be wrong and I was the only one questioning what was happening. So yeah, that alarm made me go out for a quick 5-minute walk. But now I'm back in my hotel room and I'm working on my sweater. I kind of want to finish it today. Christmas is in 4 days and I'm already behind schedule, so I really want to finish this and try to get this video out before Christmas. I'm going to try my best. So I have a few more rows to go and then I'll be done with the sleeve pretty much. I just have to put on the ribbing. Yeah, let's get back to the sweater. guess what? I finished my sweater. I finished it yesterday, but it was pretty dark out already, so I didn't film the final product. But it's done. It's done. I still have a lot of loose ends on the inside, but from the outside it looks done. I'm gonna try it on and show you guys the finished product. I have it on now. Not gonna lie, the collar looks a bit funky, but I guess I could always redo that. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It's a little stiff, but maybe if I wash it a few times, it'll get softer. I don't know, I've never actually washed this yarn before, so we'll see.